Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Animation Analysis, the last one of the year actually. As always, I'm Sam.
And good morning, my name is Immortal.
Alright, so, Immortal's gonna be probably taking the lead for this one, because we're covering Gogeta versus Vegito, and I'm not as much of a Dragon Ball person as he is.
You should be.
Listen, there's a lot of... I don't have the ability to just get into it now, but anyways. With that said, let's get right into it. Oh yeah, the setup is just boomstick wishes, let's have a Gogeta versus Vegito be a thing, and Dragon Ball's, you know. We'll say though, this looks really nice.
Oh yeah, it definitely.
Yeah, like
does.
the models, the stage, all that stuff. Even the fire effects of like the summoning or whatever that is.
What is this madness? Whoa, Vegeta! Am I really that much taller than you? Stop it, Kakarot!
Okay, so...
I'm gonna comment on the voice acting now.
Yeah.
It's weird. They get Lani back as Vegeta.
But they don't get Matsuko for Goku, yeah.
I'm honestly really thankful for that. No offense to Matsuko, but I don't like his Goku voice.
That's perfectly understandable. But yeah, it's kind of... It's as much as, while I do also really like Lani's Vegeta, it is kind of jarring we hear like a non-abridged voice actor and an abridged voice actor together.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, I guess.
I'll say, the models look really nice, even though it feels kind of like... I wouldn't say it's completely polished, but that probably was the style of animation they were going for. Because, like, they don't have as much details as they should for the fighters models.
Well, they are the fighters
Yeah.
models, I can say that right now.
Yeah.
The thing is... No, I'll comment on it later.
Alright. Alright, speaking of fighters, they deadass just took a fighter's intro for this. Okay. I like how they power up with the headbutt. I like that. Okay, I'm not...
I love the way the swinging of his arm looks there. Like the way the camera slowly zooms out while he's attacking.
Oh yeah, it's really smooth. Oh yeah, this, even so far, I will say, the episode does a fantastic job at conveying the, like, speed during the flight.
I guess so.
I also like how the ball just doesn't come back out of nowhere. If you see, he does the hand motion to pull it back.
Yeah. This might honestly be my favorite shot of the episode. Like, I'm not even kidding, it's so cool.
This part? This?
Yeah.
I will say, yeah, it does look really cool, because, like, you got the much larger Super Saiyan Blue aura with the Super Saiyan aura.
Yeah. Like, it just looks cool.
Not bad. Want to kick it up a notch? Sure. But how about some variety?
It's also just part of his fighter's intro.
I also do like how the aura, like, increases in size. And I find this amusing that the last time we had this blue versus red clash was Sauron versus Lich King only a few episodes, like 2 episodes ago.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of mixed on how Vegito just no-sells that point-blank blast. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but it kind of feels like a little off, all things considered.
I guess so. I love that.
Oh, and I think this part's... Oh, and yeah, I always love when they do that thing, like where they convey the speeds like that, and then the cross counter punch. And this leads into my personal favorite part of the episode.
I'm surprised we get the clash there.
I guess to be fair, like those aren't their like best attacks. I guess they're probably
They
most
are.
iconic. Okay, then I don't Dragon Ball, so I'm sorry if I get them wrong, but I do really like the clash between those two versions of the Kamehameha. Other than that, like I do like how they did the dimension shattering thing. Like I guess kind of calling back to Hulk vs. Broly and Saitama
Except this
versus
does it better.
Popeye in a way. But yeah.
Oh, that little hand thing Vegito used to redirect Gogeta. That's actually something Gogeta does against Broly.
And then powering up. Now both are blue.
Stardust Ball.
Oh yeah, it looks. I really like how it looks here. It's not insta like laser blast. The slow. It like slows down before just growing. I really like it.
I wish it was a bit faster, honestly.
And then shattering again. Kame House. Oh yeah, the water looks really good here, by the way. Like, I say it all the time. Animating water is so difficult, and it looks so good here.
Oh yeah. Banshee Blast.
Gotcha!
I really like how it went from like the funny to this is one of their stronger attacks, yeah?
It's one of Gogeta's stronger attacks, yeah. He used it against Broly.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in that clip in Hokage Broly. Also, I know it's because how it looked, but the way like Vegito was posed, they're just inherently funny.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's like, do you know what it looks like? You know that SpongeBob Ascension meme?
Oh yeah.
It looks just like that. And this is the hyperbolic time chamber, yeah?
Yeah.
Guess it's now or never.
Right, the energy is animated beautifully in this, like the way that both power up and the auras looks really good.
I love the fact it looks like it's bouncing around inside the final Kamehameha. And then that red flash.
That's Kaioken, yeah?
That Kaioken, yes.
Also, we talked about voice acting earlier. Holy, during this part, the voice actors give it their absolute all, like...
Oh, heck yeah. And keep in mind, they have to be in sync.
Yeah.
And this, I'm fairly confident, is a reference to the time Majin Vegeta expended all of his life energy and turned to dust.
I really do like how it ends off with, like, a fist bump.
Also, they're out of the hyperbolic
Yeah.
time chamber.
Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that pause, like, right before the Kaioken part. Okay, I went a little too further. A little too far. Like there. I'm gonna keep it here.
Let's go.
Yeah, like... Okay, so thoughts on the episode?
I think it's pretty good.
I think it's fine. Like, again, I'm not too invested because I'm not much of, like, a Dragon Ball person, but I think I found this one pretty enjoyable.
It's certainly way better than Hulk versus Broly. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I'll give it that too. I think another
Bringing
thing...
back this joke, it has more. It's more impactful.
Yeah.
Hulk versus Broly's action will ever be.
Yeah, I will say another thing I do like about it is like, what is it? I think it was definitely one of the more unique ideas. I know a lot of people were upset they didn't do like either the fusions versus like Omnimon, but I think this was perfectly fine. And with that said, I think
that's more so. This is like a boring kind of debate.
Yeah, because it's not like a crossover match. Like the one of the main pulling of a crossover matchup is seeing how two different series power sets would interact. Here, it's not so much. At the same time,
also,
it is cool.
It's also something that's kind of solved within Dragon Ball itself. Like,
yeah.
Both it kind of is and kind of not really.
It's honestly, I think it's an instance. I mean, it's probably the instance for any case. It's probably just whoever's stronger is who the current writer says it is, or whatever.
No, I mean just like no, that won't get into it. If I had some nitpicks, I'm not the biggest fan of the expression work given. Sometimes their faces just look not expressive enough.
I think also, I don't know why, but they're during the default parts, like when they're talking, well, like what is it, like before Gogeta goes Super Saiyan 4, their pupils are noticeably much larger than normal.
Yeah.
Though aside from that, I did think this was too short, but upon rewatch, I think this fight was long as it needed to be.
I think it could have been a bit longer.
Yeah, maybe honestly. A bit longer, but I think this what we got was pretty fine.
What's with DB finales and not giving us a proper final clash?
I think the closest one, yeah, I guess so. Aside from that, though, I don't know how to personally rank this, but I think I'd give this one animation like a. Oh wait, one more thing before I actually do the ranking. Dragon Dance as a song. I like it a lot. I'm probably gonna have to give more of my decision once I hear it on its own, because we're not gonna get the track until later compared to when me and the world are recording. But I do like the track from what I've been hearing.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good.
With that said, though, I personally rank this one, like rating wise, I give it like a 7.
Probably give it like an 8.
Okay, so 7.5. We need in the middle. Okay. With that, we've actually finished, wrapped up Death Battle season 9, and I'm gonna say it right now. Like, even going back, rewatching previous episodes, giving my judgment, I'm perfectly willing to say this might be the best season of Death Battle we've had. Like, in terms of quality.
One of the best? I don't know if I'd agree with that personally, but I can see where you're coming from. Yeah. This season had some real bangers, like Trunks vs. Silver.
Sauron vs. Lich King.
Omni-Man vs. Homelander.
Even though that one, my opinion on that one, like, my like for that one's kind of gone down a bit, I still really think it's good. Even like the bad episodes, like Jason versus, like the objectively bad episodes, like Jason versus Michael Myers, or like ones that I've personally grown to dislike, like Deku versus Asta, I still find like something really good in them. And the season did have one of my most wanted, Tanjiro versus Jonathan, which I personally think checked all the boxes of what I wanted. With that said, though, yeah. Maybe, I think maybe at one point you and I could probably do like a tier maker or like a ranking for this season or something. Like,
yeah,
like this, and that one, like, we don't just, unlike this video where we focus mostly on the animation, we'll take into account everything for the actual ranking. With that said, though, now the two next times, which were the champion selected episodes.
By our champions.
Let's see what you picked.
Okay.
Okay, so on one hand, it's good we're finally getting Alex versus Cole.
Yeah, Alex versus
On the
Mercer
other hand-
is the most. Alex versus Cole has to, bar none, the fight that is most overdue for the show. Like next to like, I guess like Fire Emblem as a franchise getting on as a whole, like Alex versus Cole is the number one. Why hasn't Death Battle done this yet?
Yeah. And on the other hand, I'm disappointed Among Us versus Fall Guys.
Yeah, I'm actually genuinely surprised. Like, Bill Cipher versus Discord, I understand it's like a fairly popular matchup, all things considered. But I'm actually kind of surprised this one won the 2D poll, because you had obviously Among Us versus Fall Guys. You also had Simon versus Kyle, Finn and Jake versus Mordecai and Rigby, and Ori versus Knight, I don't think really had a chance. And Captain America versus Kamen Rider Ichigo's recently gotten fairly popular, and a good chunk of the Toku fans hopped on after seeing the tweet about it. But yeah, this one was the one that won. I'm surprised.
It's sad.
I'm sure it'll be a good episode, but I feel like I would have been more excited if it was like any of the other matchups, because I don't remember much for Gravity Falls. Like last time I watched it, I was like middle school or something, and I don't really follow My Little Pony at all, so I can't say anything for Discord.
I need to watch Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen some episodes here and there. I need to actually sit down and watch it all.
Yeah, it's I remember liking it every now and then. It was fine. But anyways, with that said, I guess we'll end things off here for this year. I don't know which one episode between these two is gonna come up first, or if we just have an unknown episode as the season premiere. But whatever it is, we'll see you then. As always, I'm Sam.
And I'm Immortal.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next year. Bye.
Have a good one. Oh, I see what you did there.